scared of the dark. Now, what color is a polar bear? Actually, on the surface, that bear just appears to be white. But as a matter of fact, that polar bear is black. It's because its hairs are hollow. The air spaces inside each hair, yeah, it tends to scatter the light. Now, this is how knowledge in our past can be. If we all stay on the surface, we never dig deep. And let's say we all just stay up here and just happen to believe. Without that proper knowledge, wisdom, and understanding to discern and to see the truth, this is how a group of people can easily be deceived. We need to stop being so frightened, become enlightened, and ask real questions like, who are those people over there in the land of Nod? Let's just quit reading these Bibles and quoting the scriptures, but let's research and study these things as if we're truly trying to understand what is God. Now, I don't know if you know, but due to history or his story, our people in our past have been demoralized and demonized. They changed our stories and gave us the racist version, and all our books and pictures have been strategically revised to dehumanize now. This is only because some people are scared of the dark. You see, even in the dictionary, everything related to the word black is negative. So you have to ask yourselves, what's the psychology behind that? When the word white is angelic and all right, and since words are powerful, I consider this to be a mental and also a spiritual attack. But don't trip, my brothers and sisters, because all history is black history, and I bet you're wondering, Brother Watson, how the heck you figure that? Well, since everything came from a people of a darker hue, even me and you, it's actually considered to be a proven fact. Even in nature, everything came from the darkness, right? Then came the light. It's actually the amount of melanin that's within your skin that makes us all so-called black or white. Because we're the carbon-based beings made with the dominant and the recessive genes. 666 is the atomic number of the carbon man if you truly understand what it biblically and scientifically means. There's 6 protons, 6 electrons, and 6 neutrons is melanin, or an isotope better known as carbon-12. See, people, we are made of stardust, and because of the power that resides inside of each and every one of us, we were taught to hate one another and also to fear ourselves. You see, in most Christian circles, 666 is considered to be the mark of the beast and also said to be evil. But this 666 is melanin. This is God-made, and it has to be awesome if it's what the Creator used to make everything. From the darkness, sun, the moon, the stars, the plants, and the animals, and including his original people. You see, they demonized us, They made us out to be the boogeyman. They even said that we had no souls to justify selling us in slavery. But this is only because some people were scared of the dark. You see, we have so many accomplishments, but we've been hidden figures all throughout time. Our history and our achievements have been whitewashed and stolen, and this is still an ongoing crime. For instance, the real father of medicine wasn't the Greek Hippocrates. It was a Kemetic African by the name of Imhotep. This brother performed the first known surgery and was a multi-genius, so for that, I give that man so much respect. Then there was Hatshepsut. She was the most known and second or third historically confirmed female pharaoh of Egypt in 1478 BC. Then what about Mansa Musa, the Islamic West African who was known to be the most wealthiest individual throughout all human history? Your own Bible even describes Emmanuel or Jesus of Nazareth as a man of a darker color. But every church and temple that I enter, I always see his image depicted as one of our albino brothers. Then there was Lucius Septimius Severus. He was the first African-born emperor of Rome in AD 193. And I'm not talking about the Black Seas and those exploitation movies that some of us old cats grew up watching on TV. In 1881, Lewis Howard Latimer, he patented the carbon filament in the incandescent light bulb, just so that every one of us can see. As Emperor of Ethiopia, Haile Selassie modernized this country and established the Organization of African Unity in 1963. Now, before Martin Luther King, Ralph Bunche was awarded the Nobel Peace Prize. In 1988, Dr. Patricia E. Babbs, she patented the Laser Phaco probe, which uses lasers to dissolve cataracts in people's eyes. Your own internet owes most of its existence to Philip Emeagwali, a Nigerian math whiz who loved to number crunch. This brother is known for coming up with the mathematical formula for a large amount of computers to communicate all at once. So you can forget about your institutions in Hollywoods. We're the real superheroes, the ideal men and women of steel. We're just as smart, fast, strong, and can leap higher in a single bound. Oh, yeah. People of color, actually what we like to call the real deal. You see now, this is why some people are scared of the dark. Now see, due to nature and melanin, we all come in different colors, which makes some people more genetically superior than others, but still, there's no such thing as race. Black holes even move and vibrate at a higher rate of speed than light, which means that the darkness even controls the inner and the outer space. Race is one of those lies that I despise because it was used to divide and conquer humanity. We can't keep thinking and believing the same things over and over, expecting different results, people. That's the true definition of insanity. I know we all been programmed by these institutions to be dumbed down and intellectually left in a dense space. We need to know things like ourselves, the facts, our real story, so we all can move ahead at a winner's pace. So we won't be left behind and doomed to repeat history because we're all ignorant of our past mistakes. Our ancestors already laid the path and got us this far. But y'all, they pay the price at such high stakes. Just know that together, we all can change the world for the better. But first, we have to be fearless and courageous. Our melanin makes us magical, conscious, energetic, supernatural beings. So I've been sent here to remind you all of that greatness. We've been lied to for so long and so much that our own truth is even beginning to start to sound outrageous. We need to stop being programmed by society, wake up mentally and spiritually, because that's the only way we'll make it out of this matrix. Some people fear what they don't understand. I'll say it again, most people fear what they don't understand. So it's detrimental that we educate ourselves and that we all play our parts. So please, man, woman, child, know thyself. And stop believing everything you hear that somebody tells you, even on the internet and TV. Study it, research it, or else you too will be scared of the dark. Then God said, now let there be light. Scared of the dark.